Salut, am revenit. Am intrat în peștera orsului. Să vedem ce găsim pe aici. Sunt tare curios. Văd niște chestii acolo. Sunt curios dacă sunt lupi sau o altă creatură. Mai acolo un cufăr. Până acum am găsit două capre leșinate și o persoană. Sunt curios dacă mai e ceva. Asta e tot? Înseamnă că sunetele alea vin de afară undeva. Am găsit câteva chestii, oricum. Mă așteptam să fie ceva mai multe lucruri. A fost cam greu de omorât ursul ăla. Bine, poate fi și din cauza că sunt level mai mic eu. Da, nu mai e nimic aici. Ok, să continuăm misiunea atunci. Oh, ceva s-a întâmplat, casa e în flăcări. Ce spunea că s-a întâmplat aici? Că ăștia au început să plângă. Dați-vă-mă la o parte. Faceți loc. Aici văd că ăștia sunt foarte liniștiți, doar jos acolo se agită.
Oswin! Where's Oswin? Anyone seen him?
Believe I saw him heading to the stable.
What?
Fire. You blind? Nobody willing to put it out?
Ain't that simple. Most are afraid. Baron flies into a rage. He takes no prisoners.
My brother's in the stable! We've got to save him! He'll burn alive! Him and the horses!
See what I can do.
Hurry now! Quick!
Ok, păi ce putem să facem noi, să-l salvăm pe fratesul? Care e undeva înăuntru. Da, ok, pe aici nu. Ce avem aici? Tot, ia tot, nu contează, tot e în flăcări. Ai venit cu ciorditul. Unde ești, mă, omule? Faceți loc. Cred că e aici o scară. Ok, să dăm drumul la cai. Salvăm ce putem. Tipul ăsta nu face decât să stea acolo. Inutil. Upsi. Prima oară măcar au să că scădea viața, de fapt avea o bară acolo. Că putea să-și țină respirația.
I know your wife miscarried. Was that before or after you beat her to a pulp?
What the fuck are you suggesting?
Don't play me for a fool. You'd been beating them for years. Finally, they'd had enough and fled. Sound about right?
Oh, ce supărat e tipul ăsta.
Ran from you, didn't they?
Bă, ce-ai făcut, grasule? Dă-i la șuncă, dă-i la șuncă. Dă-mă jos.
We need to talk. Sit down. You beat them.
I never laid a finger on Tamara. Not once.
And on Anna.
That's another story. She always knew how to spark my ire.
Ok, deci de până la urmă nevasta a fugit pentru că ăsta o bătea de ani zile.
Your wife. How'd she make you angry? Too much salt in the soup? Socks never darned?
20 years we've known each other. She's seen me drunk and sober. She was there to greet me when I returned the victor. She was there to patch me up in defeat. Like no other, she knew where to press, where to pinch, so it would hurt.
You beat her? For that? For criticizing you?
Oh, Witcher, you haven't a clue, have you? Well, perhaps I shall tell you about it one day. One day, but not today.
You knew they had run away from the start.
Yes, I knew.
Why didn't you tell me? Wasted my time.
Say I had. Say I'd said I had troubles. Couldn't control my wife, my daughter. What kind of flaccid prick would you take me for?
Ia să vedem. Ăsta oricum a ascuns chestia asta de noi. Nu pot să căutăm degeaba.
Tell me everything you remember about the day they fled. The truth this time.
I'd been soaking myself 3 days straight. Anna came to me, said they were leaving. I begged them to stay. She refused to hear it. I tried to stop her. She wriggled like an eel. We struggled. She fell. Last blasted thing I remember. Woke up in the morn, breeches heavy with my own piss. A large bump on my head. Sadly, they were gone. Know what that's like, Witcher? No. How the fuck could you? I was left with nothing. Nothing! Only the bottle.
Signs of a fight in the room. Hole in the wall, wine all over the landing. Was that you?
We tussled. She tried to whack me on the noggin with a candlestick, but kept missing. Hit the wall and the pillar instead. I staggered backwards onto the table, spilled the wine, slipped and tumbled. Anna used that moment to flee. She rushed down the stairs, still clutching that damn candlestick. I caught her on the landing. We fell. I thought I had her. Then she turned and smacked me in the head. I blacked out. Don't know what happened next. When I came to, I was alone.
Tamara present for all this? She see you quarrel?
Through the doorway, perhaps. She didn't enter the room. Shame, too. Things might have turned out differently. The sight of her always calmed me.
What happened next?
Next, it only got worse. I awoke at sunset, not knowing how many days had passed. Thought it was all a ploughing, drunken nightmare. And then I went to the bedchamber, but Anna was not there. Instead, there was blood everywhere. I knew she'd miscarried. My breath short, my throat locked. I neared the bed and saw it. It lay there, a tiny thing, defenseless, on bloodied sheets, dead. And it was my doing.
Maybe you're doing, maybe not. But that amulet she wore could be important. Or maybe the fact that she lost it. What did you do with the child?
What was I to do? Took it out and buried it.
Just like that?
Damn you! I gave no thought to a funeral. It was a horror. I wanted it to end. That child had been my dream. I told Anna, the little one, our little one, to make things right. Yet she died before she could be born. Understand, Witcher? My child was dead.
Get hold of yourself. Men like you, when they break down, look downright pathetic.
You're a heartless bastard.
Mutations worked then. But here's the good news. Your dead child might help us find the one who's still alive. And your wife.
What? How?
Sometimes miscarried fetuses, if they don't get a proper burial, turn into botchlings.
Into fucking what?
A cursed creature that draws strength from killing pregnant women. Once it's strong enough, it attacks those who scorned it.
But how? How does it know?
Blood ties. They're a strong bond. A bond I want to use to find your family.
How?
One of two ways. Legends claim you can bury a botchling under the family's threshold, perform a ritual and turn it into a lubberkin. That's a sort of, hob, a guardian spirit that could lead me to your family.
And the other way?
We kill it and draw some blood. Take that to the Peller and he does the rest.
Do not kill my child. It's suffered enough already. Lift the curse that it may finally rest in peace.
Ok, deci avem două opțiuni. Să omorâm Botchling-ul sau să îl capturăm. E pentru un ritual să-l transformăm într-un spirit gardian.
Whatever we do, we gotta find the botchling first.
I'll show you where I buried her, and I'll dig the grave at my threshold.
If it turns out we can't transform the botchling into a lubberkin, they can bury us in it. Handy either way. The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight, at midnight.
Then wait here with me. Near midnight, I'll take you to where I buried her.
Get word to the common folk. Ought to stay in their homes tonight and draw a line of salt outside their doors. And try to sober up.
Do I take a shovel to dig up the grave?
Take it. You'll need it, but not for that.
A bit further. Follow me.
Ok, să mergem acum, pe timp de noapte să vedem. Sunt curios cum o să capturăm creatura aia.
No. Why would we?
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
Sunt curios cum o să capturăm, ce trebuie să facem. Tipul ăsta vrea să o capturăm, să o omorăm.
Chose a lovely spot.
Damn it, will you relent? I'm ploughing now I've done wrong.
Good. The grave's dug up and empty.
What's that mean?
Botchling's on the prowl.
Look!
Wow, ce urățenie.
rotting. It'll bite us in the arse before we know it.
Keep screaming and it will turn rabid. It's calm for now.
Bloody hell. What happens when it gets blowing restless?
It'll bite through your jugular, and you'll bleed to death before I can help. Tell me if it starts wriggling. I'll calm it with magic. Pick it up. Take it in your arms.
Merciful gods.
Holy shit.
Back to the fortress.
What? With this?
As I recall, you were the one wanted to test the old legends, change it into a lubberkin.
Oh, fuck.
Ok, nici eu nu cred că aș fi ridicat chestia aia de jos. E atât de creepy, horror. Mai ales când e vorba de copii, nu știu de ce. De cum o cară asta? Spus că dacă scapă de sub controlul lui sare la jugulară.
Botchling's scent attracted them.
Wow! Spirite supărate. Unde ești, Franz? Oh, mai una. Papa. Oh, mai e. Încă una? Păi și ce fac acum? Păi și ce trebuie să fac, frate? Ah, ok. Trebuia să folosesc un spell anume.
But what do you want to do with it?
Me? Nothing. This is your job. Told you, gotta bury it under the threshold. If the tales are true, by tomorrow it'll be a lubberkin. From then on, it'll watch over your house and help me find your family.
Sper să mai vină stafiile alea. Da, tocmai vorbeam de lup.
Need to hurry.
On with it. Activate valves.
Ok. Mamă, ce nervante sunt că dispar. Au, du-te în spanac. Bă, rele sunt chestiile astea. Opa. Oh, și sunt și mai multe. Oh, nici nu-mi dau seama, dispare una, apare alta.
Squirming again. Like a daft eel. I cannot hold it. Worked. It stopped.
Oh, mișcă-te mai repede.
Chosen a name?
No.
So think of one. It's important.
It's a girl. What would Anna have named her?
Hai că mai e puțin. Fără spirite, că nu prea mai am cu ce să mă vindec. O pâine și o ceapă.
What now?
Repeat after me. By the powers of earth and sky.
By the powers of earth and sky.
By the world that was to be your home.
By the world that was to be your home.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
Forgive me. You who came, but who I did not embrace.
I name thee, say her name, and embrace thee as my daughter.
I name thee Daya, and embrace thee as my daughter.
Good. Now bury the body.
What now?
In 1 day's time, Dea should turn into a lubberkin. I'll stay here and wait. You go home.
I'll wait with you.
Out of the question.
But that's my child. And the guilt, the responsibility for all this lies with me.
Time for parental impulses? It's long past. Besides, nothing else you can do here.
But
No buts. Just Witcher's work left to do here. Gotta wait a day and a night for the Botchling to turn into a lubberkin. That's it. Go home. And try not to drink yourself stupid again.
Îmi place grafica făcută pentru efecte și tot. Absolut genial. Ok. Trebuie să stăm și să așteptăm o zi și o noapte.
By blood's power I summon you. With your name I beseech you. Hear my call and arise, Dea. Lead me to those bound to you by blood.
Ce puțin nu mai e la fel de creepy. Ia cum strălucește. O pus în greșeală acolo. Mi-am pus enchant pe armă. E păcat că e temporar. Putea să mă răscă permanent cu, eu știu, foarte puțin damage. Sau în funcție de nivelul la care ne aflăm. Ups. Da, cred că o să fie nevoie să fac și niște misiuni secundare, pentru că nu am bani nici măcar să-mi repar armura și săbile. Să fac niște misiuni secundare, să mai fac niște gold. Ok, ceva ciudat acolo, sper să nu se admine. Prea târziu. Ce puțin spiritul mă așteaptă. Ia mă, tu ce vrei? Op. Stai așa, calmează-te. Respira adânc. Ce tare. Și pe 2 jumătate. Dar nu prea mai am ce să încar viața. Sper să nu fie prea departe.
Sure wasn't lavender they kept in there. Might be worth looking around, though.
Da, totuși sunt curios. Ia să vedem. Poate putem să facem o poțiune. Bine, nu am luat nicio abilitate de la alchimie. Dar ia să încercăm. Alchimie. Uite, putem să facem poțiuni. Aici putem să facem uleiuri pentru a le putem aplica pe armă. Bombe. Mutageni, ce sperăm că sunt și alea. Da, ok, pe mine mă înseamnă asta. Brewing. Ce tare! Dacă pun abilități de culoare respectivă, îmi dă bonusuri. E bine de știut. Cred că le și pot muta pe viitor, ce puțin sper. Acum întrebarea este cum fac. Aha. Sper tare, nu pot să fac absolut nimic. Alcool, bombe, uleiuri, poțiuni. Da, dar nu am pentru... Fapt, n-am mai nimic. Da, ok, deci planul ăsta deocamdată e fail. Da, ce puțin la alchimie. Nu se știe cum fac rost de ingrediente.
Clothing. They change in here.
Ok, deci creatura aia, gardianul ne-a dus aici. Sunt curios dacă în casa asta undeva în subsol îi găsim. Să vă pun să intru mai întâi. Pe aici nu pot să intru. Da, e clar, pe aici nu pot să intru. Trebuie să mai găsim indicii.
A bracelet. One of them must have dropped it.
Ok. Păi și asta ce sunt?
Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse. Both were here. I'm going the right way. Wants to show me something more.
Bun. N-am luat destinație. Nu e bine deloc. Și din câte observ, noaptea sunt mai multe creaturi decât ziua. Adun și eu ce găsesc, poate.
Winds howling.
Wow! Asta ce mai e, frate?
Just had a field day. Still worth a closer look. Damn it.
Ups! A făcut poc. Dar nu-mi place sigiliul ăla. Op! Nu-i bine. Vin și mai mulți. Mai aveam o ceapă. Fugi! Ce tare!
Should examine that horse carcass.
Holy shit! Bă, dar ăștia vin la infinit, oare? Oh, dar nu-i bine deloc. E mișto atunci. Dacă îi aduce unul lângă altul, bubi unul, bubi toți. Dar partea nasoală că nu mai am cu ce să mă vindec. Ia boschetul ăsta ce face? Nu e bine deloc, nu e bine deloc. Sper să nu mai apară. Deci sunt prea mulți. Ok, și calul ăla cred că are legătură cu quest-ul. Serios? Nu, stai așa.
What do we have here? Bones have been here a while. Chewed on the saddle. Necrophages will eat anything these days. Giant claws. Wasn't a necrophage made these marks. Horseshoes missing. Is this the animal that lost one in the smokehouse? Head torn clear off. Takes incredible strength. Must have been attacked by a powerful beast. Surprised him. Hope they got away. Trail goes on. Good thing it doesn't end here.
Dar nu-i bine deloc. Cât mai avem de mers. Nici măcar nu mai am ce să mai mă vindec. Hai să văd, poate mai găsesc ceva pe drum. Bun. Asta mai trebuie acum. Un lup plămând. Și mai e ceva acolo. Un alt lup?
Damn, you're ugly.
Hai, șezi. Am și încă unul. Ia să văd dacă mai am cu ce să mă vindec, nu știu. Orice. Aici nu a rămas decât carne, dar e nefăcută. Aici am o grămadă de rahaturi, dar nu pot să fac nimic cu ele. Da, aia e. Mâncăm ce apucăm. Le zic că asta e destinația finală.
A fisherman's hut. Seems she wants me to take a closer look.
Who's that? The room. Go on now.
What you seek here, sir? Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. We has nothing. We knows nothing.
Just need information. Looking for 2 women. The Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure? Not even passing through? Daughter's medium height, about 20. Her mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy? Quiet, boy.
I want to help that woman. She could be in danger.
Young and seen no one, my lord. He's a kiddie. Must have dreamt it.
I want to hear this dream then. So, kid, who did you see? Who came here?
Pappy brought her at night. The lady does the medicines. She was all afeared. Talked about an awful monster, said she had to go back, dunno where to. Mummy and Pappy cheered her up, gave her clothes. Hers were ragged.
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough, no point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of her father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is, hi. She's to my brother's place in Oxenford. But Mrs. Anna, that's another tale. Though anywhere's better than the Crow's Perch with the Baron.
Why?
'Cause he beat her, sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I mean. Everyone knew, but not a one lifted a finger for to stop it.
What happened to Tamara's mother?
'Twere like this. I was awaiting in the old smokehouse with horses. Cold as hell and so dark, couldn't see past 2 ells in front of you. Moon had risen high, and still they hadn't come. Began to fear some demon had snatched them. But finally they came forth, and we sets off towards the river. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my head off. And those damned birds, swarms of them coursing o'er the woods, raising a racket to make your ears bleed. Mrs. Anna screamed, bent over into herself. Tamara knelt down, gripped her arms. 'Twere then I saw it. Fiery marks on her hands.
Fine. What happened next?
Grew even darker. Seemed someone had put out the stars. Crickets all went silent of a sudden. And then, from the woods, a roar. Broke out in a cold sweat, and before I could catch my breath, a beast jumped out of the woods, big as a barn, with horns and 2 burning coals for eyes. I thought I was done for. Beast attacked Mrs. Anna's horse, ripped its head off, carried her off into the woods. Our horses, mine and Miss Tamara's, got spooked and tore off willy-nilly. 'Twere the only reason we escaped. The miss wanted to go back for her mother, but my wife pleaded. Said she'd die out there alone. Miss Tamara agreed not to go.
Why help them at all? You risked a lot.
I'd a debt. Owed Miss Tamara. 3 moons passed, a fever gripped my boy. We thought he was done for. Tamara learnt it. Brought food and salves. We're poorer than dirt itself. She saved my boy. No 2 ways about it. Me, myself, I'd have never dared to help. But my missus told me a time of war and contempt's come. A time of folk gone wrong. We needs to repay good with good. Who stands by idly does evil as if.
Married a wise woman.
Crying shame we couldn't save Mrs. Anna in the end.
What marks?
They's, well, like burned on with hot iron. On the palms, inside.
Burned? Like a cattle brand?
Aye, though these wasn't black scars scabbed over. They's hot and glowing, as if they burned with raw fire.
Thanks for your help.
The lady, she'll be all right in the end, won't she?
I'll do what I can to see that she is.
Ok, deci pe Ana a luat o creatură foarte dubioasă.
So here our paths diverge. Thank you, Dea. Go in peace.
Trebuie să mergem la baron să-i spunem ce am descoperit până acum. Ok, cam atât pentru acest episod. Salutare și numai bine!